Paul came out here and he worked with some of the best and some of the top South African musicians, a lot of them. And I probably had the privilege of being one of the few artists that Paul didn't record with when he was here at that time. But nevertheless, I did get invited to go up to the studios and to meet with Paul Simon, which was a great moment for me, because I discovered that the man is nogal shorter than I am, which is awesome. But while I was there, I thought, listen, I'm just going to take a chance and I'm going to invite him to like come down to Cape Town. You know, I mean, how can you come to South Africa and not see Cape Town? You know what I mean? Yes, one time for Cape Town there. Hey, julle moet wakker skrik mense, wakker. So I was actually not expecting him to take me up on my offer, you know, because I mean, you know, he's Paul Simon after all, and what would he want to sort of come down? Anyway, I got this phone call from his manager on the Saturday afternoon, a week later, and to say that they were here at the airport, and would I please come and fetch them? So I went out there, picked them up, and they wanted to have a look around the Cape Peninsula. So I drove them around, I showed them all the nice sights and pretty things and ugly things and all kinds of things. And we eventually got down to the nature reserve there at Cape Point, okay? And there I had what was probably the nicest experience of my whole musical career. Because you see, there we were standing when a tour bus arrived. And the tourists get out and they spot me. Now this is true, this is true. And there I was signing autographs and Paul Simon watching me. Hey, what a feeling, man, what a feeling. I don't know what he felt like, but I know what I felt. So we went home to my house that evening and we had a braai and we sat there and we spoke about the stars and after a while, you know, Paul kind of mellowed out a little bit and he said, would we like to hear some of the songs that he's been working on while he's here in South Africa? And so I said, yeah. He picked up the guitar and he sang us some of the songs from the Graceland album, which was, as you can imagine, kind of a quite amazing experience. And then he handed me the guitar. And he said, would I sing him one of my songs? And for a moment there, I didn't really know what to do, you know? I mean, so the first thing that came into my head was this song, Weskus Klomp. So I sang it for him. And when I finished, he says to me, what kind of sound is that? I said, no, Paul, we call that the West Coast sound. He said, could I take a cassette of it back to New York? I said, no, sure, fine. I gave him the cassette and off he went. And I don't know how it happened, you know. I suppose a Bob Dylan must have like popped around to his apartment or something, you know. Coffee. You know, you don't know what the us get up to there. And so, because that's true. So, because I get this phone call from a Bob Dylan, you see, and he says to me, would I mind if he does a cover version of this song that he heard at Paul Simon's? I said to him, oh, Bob. I said, oh, Bob, let me think about it, all right? I said, I'll tell you what, why don't you send me a demo, you know? And then we'll see. So the demo arrives. Ja, dit is groot, die mysterie.